why men feel it's okay to constantly sexualize women and watch adult content and then judge women for being adult content creators.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
I guess, what are your thoughts that that?
Like, for example, I'm not saying this is all men at all, but I do see a theme of men who are very quick to shame and judge and just like talk shit, but like, for the woman, we would be the ones that they would immediately thirst over, and they're still watching our content. Like, I feel like for them, me thinking about it, maybe it's them like being ashamed of their attraction, or maybe feeling like they're emasculated, that a woman can do the easiest thing ever. And for some men also, it's really hard for them to get sex. Like, some men, it's harder for them to get laid. And then when they see a woman who they would love to sleep with just dominating that industry, they're like, wow, she just gets to make all this money so easily, and I wish I could fuck her, but I have to go clock in and make less than her.
Okay, so it's like economic jealousy, financial jealousy, but then also hypocrisy. Like,
yes.
Oh, these adult porn stars, they're fucking gross, blah, 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 but also I'm going to goon over them.
Yes.
Okay,
literally,
I see what you're saying.
Yes. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that, like, that's what it is. That's just what I get from, seeing, like, certain videos or just talking to some men even.
I don't know if it's necessarily a contradiction if for a man to consume porn, I guess it would depend on the degree to which he, like, if he was like a massive gooner and like super addicted to it, or he watched it for like 20 minutes like a couple times a week or whatever, but I don't know if that would even really matter. But I don't know if there's a contradiction in watching porn and then like judging people who do porn.
Okay. I do think I was more talking about the massive gooners, just because I have talked to a few men and, I told you that I worked at like a bikini cafe. A lot of guys would just come in there and like vent about all their beliefs and ideas, and I'm just like listening to them. I'm like, but you're in here though. You're in here and you hate us. Why are you And they
were customers, right?
Yeah. So I'm just
at bikini cafe, you're serving coffee, but in a bikini.
Yeah. Well, you also have to. Not like have to, but the etiquette is for the women, the girls, to go and sit down with the customer and talk, and like sit at his table and talk with them, and just like they can buy a lap dance, but the etiquette is you talk to them, and if they like the conversation, they think you're attractive, they just keep putting money like in your outfit type of deal.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess if we were to map that onto like strip clubs, if a guy was going to a strip club and like getting dances or watching the strippers do their little stage shit, that'd be super weird. And I don't know about that.
And that's definitely not all men. That is on the more extreme side, but I do feel like a lot of men do have like the less extreme kind of mindset. Like, she's so hot, I'm gonna watch this content, but I hate her.
I'm wondering. I do think it's guys who have an issue with it, but they'll like go and follow. Yeah. They'll go and follow like a bunch of like Instagram models or whatever, or
like
Instagram
that type of
girls,
behavior.
But they also have criticisms for it. Like, you probably shouldn't be following them. I mean, me personally, I don't follow anyone on Instagram. I just don't care enough.
It's just an interesting mindset to kind of have. If it were me, I'd do it.
Okay.
Like double standards.
Would you date a guy? So for the women who do, I guess I'll just open it up to everybody. But would you date a guy who, let's say he's not addicted, but he does watch? Would you date him?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I wouldn't date him, not one bit. I wouldn't marry him.
Okay, what about you?
Nope.
What about
you?
Don't you do OF?
But like on the other end of it, no. Like, I wouldn't date somebody that pays for.
That is.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he's a trick. He's a bitch ass.
It's just
trick.
Something about that character. No, I don't want to say not characteristic, but I just like I don't know. No.
What if he found your shit and he only watched your shit?
No, I wouldn't even. No.
Still?
Really?
Okay. All right.
And I just don't. I'm new to the.
You're new to the game.
To the game.
New to the game.
So we're still learning trials and tribulations.
What about you?
No, heck no. My ex used to do that. I'd find it on his phone, and I'd just get like, I'd be like, oh, this is what you like. It was just weird for me mentally. Like,
Right.
I
Okay.
wouldn't.
What about you?
I know it sounds ironic, but no, I would not. Like, my men obsessed over me.
No, he's not like addicted. He's just watching. I don't know.
I feel like, I don't know. I think it would depend on like the type of content that he's watching and where. Okay, so if he's just like going on porn on the hub, no, not a big deal. If he's going on like the amateur sites digging for shit, and like I could see that he's like going on like
Something specific.
like what is it, like Iromi? There's like some like super like in the back rooms type. Like if he's like searching for it, going on OnlyFans, no. The hub, I'm not too big of a deal on that.
Okay. What about you?
No, I wouldn't.
What about you?
I don't mind. I don't care. It's their business.
Okay. What about you?
No.
Okay.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is like, say you do OnlyFans and you're like sexy, like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, why would he need to do that if you have a whole not, but like you have a whole like sexy woman at home, like, and you could just go watch her content, you know, or make it with her.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends. Some people are in like they're not living together, so they don't see the person all the time. Maybe he's busy, you're busy.
Yeah.
I guess it depends. I mean, you know, I personally believe if the frequency is frequent enough, like if I'm in a relationship, I don't watch any porn whatsoever.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
But if you're like long distance and you don't have like an addiction and it's just like, look, maybe ideally she's just sending you stuff of herself.
Yeah.
Not to say she's a sex worker, like a porn star, but it's just like she's just sending you nudes and it's private just for you.
Exactly.
But I don't know if I think it's ideal for a guy to not be watching it in general, whether he's in a relationship or not. But I mean, if you live across the country and you see him every once a month, or every 2 months, then I mean, probably let the guy fucking jerk it a little bit. I don't know. He's all backed up and shit.
Oh, no.
Don't trip too much if it's long distance, I guess.
Yeah,
But if you guys like are seeing each other a few times a week, then probably guys should not be watching porn.
Why don't you watch porn? What's
why
your beliefs?
don't I watch it? It's a couple things. I'm like insanely busy. Well, so in a relationship.
Yeah, because you're in a relationship.
No,
you said?
so okay. Well, if I am in a relationship, then no,
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it. Although if it's long distance, then
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Like maybe
Okay,
I'll,
so I guess you're a little bit open.
for
stress
FaceTime.
relief or
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
just a little dibble dabble.
But I'm not like
Seems like, I guess you're a little bit open to it then,
to what.
to porn.
I don't think so if you watch it just like, okay, it's like twice a week and your girlfriend lives across the country and you're just like watching it for, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever, I really think there's not really much harm that's actually being done to the individual. I think some of the harms of porn when it's consumed in moderation is completely, well, I don't even know if the criticisms of porn consumption by men as it relates to moderate consumption is what people are critical of. I don't know if people make that differentiation. Clearly addiction is going to have repercussions. And then there is, of course, going to be an impact like, okay, you could say, well, okay, he's watching all these porn stars and they look this certain way. Then there's that component of it where he's like,
Yeah.
you know, holding up like either the girl he's dating or women he's seeing to like, you know, these porn stars that aren't necessarily an accurate portrayal of either like how, you know, women in the real world look. Although,
Yeah.
like, to be fair, I don't think a lot of porn stars are particularly that
Me
attractive. But
Me either.
or just like the actual sex itself can be quite exaggerated that you see in porn. There's cuts, there's edits.
Yeah. I think it desensitizes you as a male and makes you less disciplined when you watch porn. So, and it also makes you in the future, if you keep watching it so much and get addicted, maybe you'll start doing taboo things like looking up like other shit that I don't want to talk about or mention, but things that aren't normal at all.
In terms of women's porn consumption, we actually see women consume like the most degenerate porn ever. Like y'all women will look at like violent porn, like sadistic, sadomasochistic stuff.
Women
Like y'all will watch
probably
some girl
like
get
it.
her the shit kicked out of her and she's fucking crying by the end of it. That's
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
What?
Yeah, a lot of women
What? No,
have
you
this
disagree?
Right, I'm like, hold on.
fantasy
Yeah, where'd you
of
get that
getting
from?
like,
Right.
No, it is the. I
You
think it is
know.
the case. Like the rough, like women love that shit.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of women have fantasies
yeah,
of
they have
getting raped and
a
everything.
fantasy of
yeah, it's
that, and you know,
very interesting.
essay, and I don't want to say it on here,
Yeah,
but
it's really violent.
but
And they
with,
read a
like,
lot of books.
abuse
They read
and
a lot
stuff.
of those books.
yeah.
That is another thing. They'll read like fan fictions and stuff like that that are like
Yeah.
super violent. They have this whole like
Oh, yeah,
community on
the book
TikTok.
stuff.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Book
The smut-
Talk or
That's
whatever?
crazy.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. I mean,